All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Fate Strange Fake, episode 5.
Give it to me, right into my veins.
Yep.
Like, I need it. I need more of this.
Yes, Richard the Lionheart is here. He's got 2 noble phantasms. No big deal.
Yeah.
Heracles is back. I mean, sorry.
Right, different name now.
Yeah, the artist formerly known as Heracles.
That's right. Yeah. Exactly. And not an archer, quite.
Yeah.
An Avenger. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I
He's
like it.
kind of an archer.
He's kind of an archer. You know, there's a
But,
lot of...
you know, Fate can also just add a new
archers in
class
Fate.
if they wanted to, you know.
Exactly.
They've done it before, you know.
They have definitely done it before. But we got 2 new servants, not even counting not Heracles last episode. We got one, very badass, very cool, and then another one that we didn't even get to see.
No.
Because they were doing illusions and stuff, and Gil,
Gil dropped the "you're worse than a mongrel." Like that's pretty
he won't
low.
even deign to call you by his universal pet name.
Right. That's
rough.
That's really low.
Yeah,
and also they are like 100% Francesca's summon servant
because she's also a master in this Grail War.
Right.
Lovely.
Oh,
I think you might not want to be working with her, police chief.
No, you are incentivized to keep your, well, I don't know, friends close and enemies closer.
Sure.
So,
but also.
So, yeah, just know who you're in bed with, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, but all right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Yo.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh.
Whoa.
Ah,
Child soldier. Okay.
Let's go.
Wait, how long ago was this?
That's a long time ago.
Oh, from the opening.
Yeah, from
Yeah. I love how big the gun is compared to the kid.
Right.
Oh,
remember?
He's dead inside.
Well.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
But
whoa.
But wasn't that like a long ass time ago?
Whoa, the voice.
All right.
Oh,
okay.
This boy is going to experience some torture. Like he's going to be emotionally ruined by the end of this story. Okay, so concurrently. Oh, damn.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's literally a forever child soldier.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like his seals.
Yeah, it's cool.
Bro's gonna call something in from the future. Like,
that would be awesome.
Overwatch.
Oh. Oh shit. Got a goddamn pirate.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, Captain,
like
alright. What?
Hang on.
What? You started a side quest.
Wait.
Oh. I feel like I recognize some of the people that were actually summoned.
Yeah, like.
was joking about the Overwatch thing. I was joking. What is happening?
Well, shit. Okay.
I was thinking like Diva, like Overwatch. Yeah. Okay, so this is Heracles' master. Okay, that was excessive.
All right.
Oh, disguises. Oh, what a voice. Cool. So this is one of our Washington, he's CIA. He's a capo.
Oh, shit.
Oh! So he is the underworld. He's gonna be useful. And if he dies, wonderful. Oh. So he summoned Heracles and maybe his own. Wait. Oh shit. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's wild.
I'm just gonna change how you think. I love it.
He had a plan already. All three! What? Holy shit.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
I already accepted it, so I don't need to do it again. Only once. Once. Wow.
Okay. So now he's doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Waste disposal.
Oh
shit.
fuck.
Yep. Classic.
All right.
It's always got to come from people. Half a day? That's 12 hours!
25,000 people. Holy shit.
And they
Now
all
we just
come
get
here.
rid of them. Gonna get whacked.
6 out of 10 ass kicking? What? Creepy. Wait. Whoa. Whoa.
義した魔法なんてない方がいい。私はそう信じてるし、その壁に立ち向かう愚かさこそが人間の本質だって信じ。
So why not give them a little extra push?
必要とあれば強制的に舞台から降りていただきますよ。
何言ってるの？君と私。
Yeah, we're literally right.
まったく、ファルデウス君ももっと戦争を楽しめばいいの。歌い映えする役者がこんなにいる。
Such a star-studded cast.
Yeah.
そこはさ、お帰りなさいご主人様って迎えるとこじゃない？召喚されて
Okay.
早々に仕事
Same one.
してたんだよ。私も生で見たかった。
He was pretty pissed.
You did. Oh no, they're perfect for each other.
Yeah.
Are they like?
No.
Are they like actually connected? Oh god. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
We in trouble.
What happens when you summon basically yourself? Like a previous body you had?
Right.
That's so fun.
いわゆるエクストラクラスということか。それに俺がランサーになるとは。
What?
一眠りして改めて考えても納得できない。僕らはエクストラクラスとは少し違う。言ったろ。ランサーになる。
Cool.
Right, but
そのための障壁にして見張り。
Yeah, something to basically observe the process.
おかしいのはこの聖杯戦争そのものさ。あまりに逸脱しすぎて。
Yeah, we're in fucky territory right now.
right.
この地にさらに引き寄せられる。
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna hit critical mass and this is all
Yeah.
crazy.
Right. And then her. Right.
Yeah.
With the shadow and everything.
もう2日も来てないのね。
Yeah, they're locked in some kind of dream space or what have you.
こ
Oh.
れはタトゥー。こんなのあったかしら。
Huh.
この鳥さんもあなたが出してくれたの？ありがとう。私動物って大好き。
Yeah.
So we'll bring you lots of animals. Oh my god.
もう誰もここからいなくならないよ。
Just Kuro-san. Yeah.
もう誰もここからいなくならない。
Oh, it's learning. It's learning off of her. Like,
Oh, sure.
or something like that. Yeah.
It's like a loading screen.
Yeah.
君が死をした理由がよくわかった
Uh,
彼は優秀な魔術の師なのだ
he is the
Isn't it
goat.
great?
教授はいろいろな時計塔の事件を解決して。
No, we're not watching that.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
different
not
show.
watching that spin-off series. No.
Yep. Oh.
随分霧が濃いですね。
霧などどこにも
バーサーカーさん、これ少しまずいかもしれません。この霧、最低でも間違い。
Oh no.
俺は名前すらない一兵士。これからもずっと何者でもないまま死んでいくだろう。どうかな。
This is nuts.
Why are we getting the Gil and Kirei treatment with this kid?
Because he's going to be a very key weapon. Oh,
Oh,
hello.
hi.
待ってくれ。敵対の意思はない。君のマスターと交渉させてもらえないか。
About that.
I hate my master.
Yep.
He was able to predict it. Yep.
Love it. Modern tools. Mm-hmm. GTFO. Oh.
Well, shit.
マスターじゃね
逃げろ。ここにいると。
Whoa. Richard. Yes.
Back off, please.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
We haven't said hello
Right.
first, you know. Wait.
Is this
What is this new ED?
is this different?
This is different.
Are we not in Dance Dance Fun Times territory?
Maybe it'll transition into that. What?
No, it's totally new.
What?
I was like, was I just not paying attention to all the
yeah.
other times we saw the ED?
Ah, let's go.
See, now we can have all the characters in it,
Yeah.
you know?
What a whiplash of an ending.
First episode without crazy action.
All right, and
it
went nuts. We now have crazy Fate lore being not just brought up or slammed in our faces, but also being twisted right in front of our eyes.
Right.
So we have someone that's summoned a servant that is going to help them. Yes, that too.
Oh.
But is going to help them become a heroic servant or a heroic spirit.
Right. Neat.
You know what?
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If his arc is going to be about attaining an identity because of him being forced to be this basically living weapon, that's a fun arc for a character to go on. But it's really fun because then that means that at some point in the Fate grander story, someone could know whether or not this kid becomes actually a heroic servant or is summoned because if they succeed here, that's what's on the table. Which is fun because then this is tying things in with the third magic, which is basically attaining a body of
pure magical
pure
energy.
magical energy, like
That's self-sustaining.
basically ascending beyond your physical limits. You know?
Right. It very much. It feels like what happened to Gil at the end of Fate Zero. You know.
Well, his wish just became. Well, I mean, we might be a little bit spoilery here, but
if you're watching,
you should have seen Fate Zero.
What are you doing?
But the idea that he became incarnated in the real world. That's all his wish was.
No, yes, but he still had access to all his powers, but he was not dependent on mana, which sounds like potentially.
To me, that feels like the opposite.
Okay.
To me, that feels like the opposite. That because the heroic spirits themselves are beings of energy that are tethered basically to this world, to the mana link of their master.
They themselves are not self-sustaining.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's more that he just became someone that was able to then have a physical body that would have, for the most part, all the capacities of his heroic servant self.
So maybe then what actually it is that the third magic thing is maybe what Francesca has. And that's why they're they have different forms, and so then it's I'm gonna make it so no one else can do that.
Maybe, but at the very least, there's 5 types of like pure magic that's not magecraft.
Right, because
third magic is the one that's being brought up here, and it's relevant because of what the wish of Faldius is, which is to demote that to magecraft, which could mean making it less powerful. It could also mean
making it more attainable,
more accessible. Right. Because then if it's something that's just magecraft, meaning it's teachable, like it's something where
anybody could do it. Yeah.
Anybody could do it. That would almost ascend humanity in a way. Or well, what it would more do is create a way in which mages of enough caliber could just become gods.
Beat death. Yeah.
Yeah, they become gods basically. Okay, that's crazy. But yeah, Francesca summoned themselves from the past, which is a cool way to then tie this in with the child soldier who themselves ended up getting brought into this because Francois
had dealings with the U.S. before.
Yeah. So this is kind of the fun.
Maybe
this is the fun way in which this is a tie-in that. You can have a character who is themselves plotting and doing their own stuff that's been happening long before the Grail War.
Right.
And we then start the story as they're already mid-plan. And this is kind of the best part about Fate, is that anytime you jump into an entry of the franchise, you're coming in with the baggage of, you're in the middle of a story.
Right.
Even though it's the beginning of this Grail War, usually of whatever one you're watching, there's always some context
and
in terms of like the timeline and also the lore.
Yes.
That kind of the story always assumes you know a little bit going into it.
And even with the whole idea of the episode 0 to like get us on the same page and the servants get summoned and all that stuff.
Yep.
It's still something where there's a whole lot of stuff that's been happening before that we don't get to see, and we get sort of cued into it as the story goes on.
Right.
Cool. Awesome.
Keep things
exciting.
The idea of one of the craziest servant summonings I've ever seen in Fate with this capo who knew that summoning Heracles was happening, had done research basically on, okay, I know everything to basically mentally break this person.
Right, because I will not be able to contest Heracles in a matter of strength.
Right, so why have any kind of subtlety regarding my need to control him?
Use all the command seals out the gate. To bend him into the kind of person that would do the things that he wants, rather than to directly
and even
force him.
Still, it's not really enough, because he has basically taken the garb that we saw him in when he attacked Gil, put it on himself as a form of punishment so that he will not behold the nature of man ever again.
Awesome. Like, everything about that was hype as hell, had great, awesome lore implications, makes me take this new master seriously, and also just feels narratively like...
Well, it's satisfying with the whole idea of the real servants versus the fake servants, and the real war versus the fake war, or the true war, or what have you.
Sure.
Because what he's basically saying is, you've made me into a fakery, something that I am not really, and so I will not reward myself with even seeing anything of this world. In some ways,
successfully corrupted me to a degree, and so therefore, this is what I'm going to do.
It feels sad, because in a weird way, the one time that, like, he might have been able to have, like, I don't know. I mean, there's all this stuff in the Stay Night and, versus UBW and all that stuff, but it just feels like Heracles just can't catch a break.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's Heracles and Lancer, it's
maybe
like
it's just
hand in hand.
I mean, sure, but I was going to say Heracles is way worse in that it's just like you have these burdens, you have these ordeals.
Call him Sisyphus.
Yeah. And it's just you thought you were done? No. No, this is your curse. It just feels apropos for Heracles to then have this dropped on him. And so in some ways it's like, wait, has he been nerfed yet again? But because his master's mana is so crazy vast in its size that even with him being nerfed through, just emotional abuse, basically, we're going to bring him back up in this way to make him a rival, to make Gil maybe
like,
even...
oh shit, okay.
Oh wait, I have to take this guy seriously.
That's a problem. I've faced you before. And
right.
And you've got some new digs, so I see.
Yeah.
Good point.
All right. Fun.
And also kind of unleashed here, because the master understands I don't actually control you anymore. I've just made you someone that will probably do the kinds of things that I generally want.
You will no longer basically view human beings in some way that makes them...
You will gladly kill a child.
You will gladly kill a child. You will have your vengeance.
Yep.
And so in a wild way, I feel like what's happening here is that if the U.S. is kind of setting things up to basically break the rules of magic, we're basically assembling our god-killing squad. Like, we're trying to break the rules of divinity and whittle them down to the point that all these characters will have some means of, not ascension, but having some kind of well, as Francesca was putting up, some kind of wall that they've been battering their heads against as classic humans. I'm going to actually make the wall break. Like, I'm going to actually, help make that happen.
Right.
And so the servants themselves are vessels for that, in a way, as well.
And the idea that because Heracles is unchained, ironically, it's also a wonderful way to give agency to the servant, because now he's going to be supplied with mana from a master that will stay very far away from everything that's actually happening. And so now it's just, he'll do what he does. Like, that's a wonderful way to make him a wild card. So that way, even though, I don't think you are going to win this, Heracles.
He can never win.
He can never win. But that's not necessarily his actual objective, and so that's fine. Like that's just, that's so many fun ways to basically take what was up until now. Oh, awesome. Dope, powerful entity shows up and, makes wild shit happen, to now be like, wait, no, I'm very invested in him as a character and what is going to happen to him in this story. That's great.
Yeah. I also wonder how much his wish has been potentially reshaped by...
Oh, sure.
Because he comes with the wish prior to the summoning. Mm-hmm. Like,
right.
Important note.
That's how it's supposed to happen.
That's how it's supposed to happen, but that's probably not what's happening anymore. Because again, lots of agency, no more command seals.
Right.
But
brain's been altered.
Yeah, brain's been altered for sure, but that means also, by extension, your wish might have changed too.
Right.
So, that's really fun. I also just really like the way in which we're tying this back to the past in some fun ways here. Like we've had the third Holy Grail War mentioned, which apparently that's not Fate Zero, that's before.
Right. Fate Zero is the fourth one, and then the UBW, Vienna, all that stuff, that's the fifth one.
Yeah, so
fascinating.
So there's some deep stuff going on, Ancient Sins. And then also I am starting to love Faldius more and more. The more we get.
Well, right, because he has to deal with psycho, immortal lolly character. Like,
no, totally. But I mean, that's my reason for liking Orlando. I'm talking about just the way in which he's both a manipulator in the big picture side of things, but then also is not working for the same goals as the people that also helped manipulate this war to happen in the first place. So it's kind of like a thing of saying, it's nice working with you. We got to this point.
Yep.
Peace out. I hope to never have to deal with you again until I have to kill you.
Right.
Wait, so what is the U.S. and all them getting out of this?
I think he is still loyal U.S. servant until proven otherwise, but it's that middle management thing where because he's such a, I will do the thing, follow orders, whatever.
He doesn't agree with the higher ups' decisions and things. Yeah.
He doesn't have to know why they're doing these things. Right? It's the I know the general objective. Man, this is some wild shit. The fact that they're actually wanting me to do this seems odd.
But doesn't he not then? I think the only objective he knows was that this was meant to happen. To have an actual true Holy Grail war and built on top of the fake one.
And also probably win it. Right?
Well, depending on what you mean by win it, though. Because again, you can't have multiple servants winning the war.
No, totally. But if, we stack up a rigged game, if we have a whole army to, fight other people or have proxy wars or,
because we're in unprecedented territory, I don't believe there's ever been in Fate lore something equivalent to this. There might be something similar, but
probably.
The rules of the Grail is that it's basically needing the mana of these servants and what have you to be offered up to it so that you can open the way to the root.
Yep.
But if this is not a proper, typical thing. No. If this is not a proper, typical Grail War, one of the reasons why the 7 thing was so special was because that generally just tends to be enough mana to unlock it. Who's to say, then, that this Grail and Root might unlock the door before we have all the servants killed because we just get enough mana into it in the first place, especially if there's even... larger, crazier, divine, servants and stuff coming in.
Or maybe a lot of the Grail Wars that we see in these series don't exactly end well. Where it's like, okay, you win, but did you, Yeah,
and but there has been at least one in Fate lore that did end properly.
Totally.
That's where a lot of rules have been set in place and stuff.
Sure. But I would not be surprised if it's something where it's all right, we're double dipping, we're double layering, we're, adding all of this extra stuff so that we can do something beyond what normally happens in a Grail.
Right. But in order to do that, you still have to access the Grail. That's the thing that's granting wishes. Which is why I wonder, is this something where he actually does know the objective? Because...
maybe like that he already has been told, hey, by the way, this is what you're going to wish for.
No, Snowfield is fucked. Everyone in there is going to die. We have our super bounded crazy fields that we're setting up here. And that's the haze that's coming over.
Right, and once give us a call when you have won and we'll tell you what to wish for from the Grail.
Maybe.
Right? On a need-to-know basis or some shit like that.
Maybe.
But...
Yeah.
The Francesca stuff was properly creepy
yeah.
and terrifying.
Yeah, Francesca being also an illusionist mage of some kind from the past then makes me also less worried about her, because then the stuff with the opening the thing there could just be a form of her own magic. It doesn't have to be some kind of crazy, eldritch monster that she is.
I think that's legit. I think it's like,
you think so?
because she's taken multiple forms, you know? So
Well, that's just high level mage stuff. like
no, except it's not, right?
No. It's high level mage stuff.
No, their objective is to make it so that that's just high level mage stuff,
Well, that's his objective.
Well, but she also wants that.
No,
right?
no. Hers is slightly different.
No, she was saying that's one of the steps.
No, I know, but to her, she's thinking bigger than that.
No, right, but that's still a thing that, like,
to me, that sounded...
it doesn't have to be end goal. It's still a goal.
No, totally. But I think that's the point, though, is that if she's thinking beyond that, it's the thing of where I am not really as concerned with...
Wait, we can actually know for sure that she doesn't have third magic.
Yeah.
Because, right, that's the reason I'm in this body now, right? So making it so that other people can get access to it, so that way she can get it.
Right. Yeah, that's part of it. But I was going to say she's wanting something beyond that because, again, going into this here, she brings up the... hold on. Yeah, someone killed her previous body, and that's why she's in this one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what pushed you towards pursuing immortality. Ding, ding, ding. You're in games to demote that, right? Mine, yours is not. That's just the first box I'm ticking. We're better off without magic putting a ceiling on human limits. She's talking way more general. She's talking like, no. There be no rules surrounding human limitations with regards to magic, which could theoretically make all kinds of actual magic, like the 5, deals and what have you, be then accessible. Mm-hmm. Or at the very least, it's the chaotic thing of, I'll make it attainable enough that people will slam their heads and die trying to break into the barrier,
and we'll get some of it.
And some of them will get it. Some of them, or most of them, won't. And that'll make it just chaotic and fun.
Yeah, because then it's like it'll be a new gold rush, and everybody will just go mad.
Right. Yeah. A magical gold rush of sorts.
Okay, cool. Also, the idea of her having different forms and things like this. This makes me wonder if she is a recurring character across Fate series.
Probably. Because, especially if she's doing the whole like fangirl thing where she's like, look at this star-studded cast.
Exactly.
Because she's seen many different servants over the years.
And the thing is, I believe I've seen clips of that archetype of character, even though it did not look like her in Fate. Like there is a clip that I remember seeing where it was like, oh, you should Yamete Kuda stop, right? And I'm like, was that her this whole time, just in a different form?
That's from Fate?
Like, yeah.
What?
And so like, is this some convergence of a multi-series like crazy plan or something?
Oh my gosh!
Like, did our fan fiction basically say, hey, this mysterious figure that's sort of like peppered throughout other Fate series or something? I don't know. I'm actually going to make them one of the main antagonists, and I'm going to say what they actually have wanted this entire time is this,
Right, and then the turning from
applauding hands to burn.
I will claim the magnificent holy grail for myself. Psych.
And then just everything gets immolated.
So, thought. They don't want the grail.
Okay.
I will claim the grail for myself. Psych. No. Burn. Just everything here. They're trying to create a fourth holy grail war situation here, and have the grail almost in its own kind of frustrated at this whole fuckery here, just turn death upon everyone here.
I mean, I would not be surprised.
If there's anyone here to be a death cultist, basically, I would expect it to be her. Like,
yes. Because, and the idea of like, okay, if you're orchestrating this whole kerfuffle in the first place, either you're trying to play the odds and basically cheat your way to victory for the original objective.
Yeah.
Or the process of this happening is your objective in the first place, right? Like, it's or your objective is something that can only happen if all of the process of this happens, which is great because then that means that her motivations don't have to be tied to a direct outcome, which then keeps things where she can feel like she's still winning while we also don't know what's going to happen, so that way there's still stakes, right? And the agency of the characters has meaning and all of that stuff, right? Because the struggle is actually happening. It's not some god hand that's like, all right, only
she's
the things that I want to happen will
mess of
happen.
all this.
She's fully in the mess, but she's here for it.
What if crazy thought.
Okay.
What if there's a hint towards this in the servant that's this bringer of plague and death?
Okay.
Because what are they?
Yeah, right, exactly. It's like we have all this
it's too
crazy
indiscriminate.
Stuff like, well, and that the thing that I would want to have happen, right, is for Francesca to be defeated.
Yes.
But clearly that can't happen by just losing the Holy Grail, because that's not the actual objective, right? So it has to be like
it's part of it.
A fundamental ideological teardown,
right? Because there's a reason why we're not just having,
right,
a crazy attack of some kind here.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the Grail is necessary and important, and it needs to be the real, like, greater Grail and all that.
And we have established that she can be surprised by things. So
yeah, she herself just has the incredible memory and experience of multiple bodies' life.
Right. And I can't imagine dark smoke creature with, either the loading screen or eyes and mouth just twisting into infinity.
To me, that's the spinning of I'm pulling stuff in, I'm absorbing, I'm learning,
sure, it's
I'm gathering. Whatever. Yeah, it's just a vortex to simply just commit to our minds the idea that it is absorbing things. It is actually pulling things in.
It is taking her response of, I like animals.
I'm mimicking.
And being like, all right, I'll give you animals. But in the most, terrifying, fucked up way ever of just,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there. It also comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.